is going on, folks? Will Turbid here. Fake Mike! Real news. That's right. Let me see if I can sling this thing around.
Auditing America. Mr. America.
Auditing America, Mr. America times Fake Mike Real News. Yep, that's right. We back, dogs.
Thank you so much for being here, guys.
Where you guys tuning in from? We haven't spoken a long time, guys. I've been a little MIA. We did an audit recently. We've been doing some other audits. We got some more audits planned. But man, there's a lot of stuff going on. What do you guys? What up, Kelvin? What up? Guys, smash the like.
Hit the like button right now. Or thumbs down if you don't like.
News now, South Carolina, we literally suck. Actually, I don't suck.
What's up, dog? I called you the other day.
Heterosexual.
I did. I'd show you right now, but I'm using my phone. I'm gonna call you when I finish here.
Gundy, what up? Oh, Henny TV last night? I was on some Henny TV now. I was on some Johnny Walker. Yeah, last night I did a late night audit. Guys, there's only 82. We need at least 500 watching this right now. So share the feed, because there's some stuff I want to talk about. I want to actually start off with something that I don't do usually. And I want to, what up to LA? Momo. Kalo K. Yeah, I want to see what you guys want to talk about first. Usually I come over here and I'm going to tell you about how the NSA is spying, how the Federal Reserve is against Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution. I'm going to talk to you guys about the prevalent violent acts that are occurring against our nation, child trafficking, all that stuff. So we're going to keep it PC friendly here today. But I want to see what you guys want to talk about for once. Opinions about police unions and the best way to get rid of them. Well, thank you very much, Matthew. Thank you very much, Matthew. Thanks for that super chat. And everyone that's always super chatted.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, so police unions, we have some victories going on. We had Colorado get rid of qualified immunity. It looks like New York will be doing the same, so that's great.
When did they do that?
It looks like that just happened today or yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So that's a lot of good stuff. Getting rid of the police unions, that's very difficult, because unions are basically entrenched in United States politics ever since the Progressive era. And it's what you have to do, I believe, is show people that labor unions are actually not beneficial to the laborer and actually end up costing them in the long run, and also hurts free markets. There's actually a short video that's about 6 minutes long that explains that. So yes, this shirt, I survived the coronavirus thanks to the Rundown Live. Thank you, guys. Go support the Rundown Live. Let's see, what else we got here? We need more Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is good, but you can't smoke weed in the freest place, right? Yes, Mario, we came off your honeymoon. Your mom is very sore, unfortunately. Me and Enrique could barely take turns, but she likes the whisk. She loves the whisk, so that's how it happens, Mario. Sorry, she asked it was a double proposal. We both said yes. Since you're already on your knees, why don't you hold this whisk, Mario's mom? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just goofing off here today, guys. It does look like the ODD TV symbol. You're right. The bad boys, Jersey in the house, specifically whip the tyrants. That's right. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's what we're gonna do. I missed you guys, man. Feel good to be back with Mr. America. What do you think about the president, black lady Kamala Harris? Well, I don't think she's a black lady. I think she's a person of color. And I think that when I confronted her, I said, hey, you said you weren't gonna take donations from large PACs, but yet you've taken the most out of anybody so far. How do you feel about that? And she said, oh, Joe, we did it, Joe, we did it. You're gonna be the president of the United States. Nick A, thank you for the super chat. Yes, Nick! Yes, thank you guys for the super chat.
Thank you, Nick.
Smash the likes, guys. We got over 100 watching, only 44 likes. That's messed up. All right, what the hell was I talking about? I get so distracted with that super chat. What the hell was I talking about, Doc? See, this is why
I'm reading the comments.
All right, yeah, the comments are good.
Steven!
Oh, Portugal's in the house. Italy's in the house. How do you feel about the vaccines? Oh, yeah, so, the vaccines, man?
Vayamos. Shout outs to people.
That's on my channel. We're going to talk about that on my channel, because you don't want to talk about that on this channel here. Woman of color. Yeah, we're talking about the woman of color, Kamala Harris. How could I forget? Yeah, and then I asked her why she laughed about smoking weed and lied about smoking weed. And she said, back in the day in college, I was smoking weed to Snoop and Dre and Pac. Although those artists weren't even out when she was in college. And then she lied about smoking weed and then spent a career locking up innocent black men for possessing weed. And then she laughed about it. And then she didn't even smoke. She didn't even smoke.
Matthew.
Yes, shout outs to Auditing America. That's absolutely right. Shout outs to Matthew Adonis.
Thank you, Matthew. Hey guys, by the way, the Kamala Harris video that you guys
almost a million views.
That Will's talking about, almost 1 million views on Auditing America.
And then the cop shows up. Whoa, I'm gonna have to kick you guys out. And Mr. America's is like, is that like a law? What law is that, Doc? And then I'm like, specifically, when does the First Amendment end and disorderly or disturbing the peace begin? And the cop says, well, look, I'm just gonna, and he's just loaded for so long. So it's a great video. It's not only an audit fail, but it's also a Kamala Harris audit. And Kamala Harris,
sorry to interrupt, almost 1 million views also on TikTok.
Share that video out.
So we have almost 1 million views on TikTok, same video, almost 1 million views on YouTube. So thank you guys for sharing this video.
Yeah, and thank you, Mr. America, for allowing me to take that video on your channel.
Thank you. You're the star of the show, my friend.
Well,
I appreciate it.
I just said, hey, Nick A in the house. Thank you, Nick A. Where are you coming in from, Nick A? Much appreciated. Yeah, so I had always been doing activism for a long time. Then I seen Enrique. Me and him went to this once we met, and after we got arrested the first time I ever did auditing, it was like, F this shit. I ain't doing that again. But we did. And then so we went out to this one anti-gun place where there was Senator Jack Reed, member of the Council on Foreign Relations. There was David Cicilline, former mayor of Providence, also a member of Congress from Rhode Island, owned. Let's see, there were local mayors. There's this one guy, Kobe Dennis, who was trying to run for mayor. And the whole thing is about taking guns away. We're gonna take the guns away. We're gonna take the guns away. And I said, Kobe Dennis, being an African-American male, do you think it's a good idea to disarm African-American males while police are shooting at least 3 people every single day? And he said, well, I don't think that's a good... I was like, you're right. It's not a good idea. Because you guys say that police are all bad, which they're not. There's a very infinitesimal amount of police which do believe in freedom and Constitution, but they're typically fired or marginalized or looked over for promotions. But it's really a very small percentage. And what happens is when we go out and audit these people, we expose a lot of that. So there's a small amount of good people, so we're not going to classify them all as tyrants, but it's not just police, right? It's these politicians. I mean, how many good politicians? Oh yeah, Mr. Universal. Oh yeah. Check out BB at Universal. Twyla's in the house. Yep.
Hey Twyla.
Yes, exactly. Mr.
Guys,
America will keep these police in
guys,
check.
also, if you smoke medical marijuana, don't forget to go to Chiquis Quality for your medical marijuana needs. Find them on all the platforms, Chiquis Quality.
Yep, check it out. Even if it's not medical. I mean, Nick A, damn. Especially only if it's medical. But the thing is, George Washington, he grew something he called toothache hemp. Today we call it some gas. But George Washington was smoking that fire back in the day. It probably was a much less potent form of cannabinoids and the THC there, but alas, and I've missed you guys. I've missed being able to talk to so many people on this forum here. So, Kyle BPL, that's my boy. Never get the notification. All right, you guys are gonna have, if you guys ain't hitting, you guys are gonna get, how do I feel about the North Korea? That's a good question. I didn't do an audit in Michigan, but I did drive to Flint with my boys, and we brought a whole truck full of water out there to the people of Flint, who still have terrible water quality. Mind you, over 90% of the United States is fluoridated water, which when I came out and said fluoride's a bad thing, fluoride's a neurotoxin, people said, Will, you're crazy. And then Harvard did 2 studies later, and I said, owned. They said, oh, looks like, in fact, there is brain damage occurring there. So, yeah, North Korea, it's tough to say because we don't have any media coming out of North Korea, right? Nick A, wow, thank you so much, Nick A. You're the man. Much appreciated. Everyone super chatting. It's very, very much appreciated.
You know what, Nick? You're putting your hard-earned money in our channel. I really appreciate it very much. You've now been baptized as a moderator.
I am knighting you with the whisk. Making it rain. Nick is out here making it rain on us. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Biden is most assuredly going to go after gun rights. And Trump actually passed more bans against gun parts than Obama did. And he did a lot of that through executive order. And what's going to happen is because he set that precedent, no pun intended, now people are going to think they can do whatever they want with the executive order. And Biden's going to take that executive order and... Listen here, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Remember when we confronted Biden and they kicked me out for owning the shit out of him? And then it's all of a sudden, and then Biden continues. It finally gets calm and quiet. And we're not a nation that locks up kids in cages. And Enrique says, and you can't talk to me either. Oh! Boom!
And then he's like,
give me a break.
And then he's like, come on, pal. Give me a break.
Come on, pal. Give me a break. No, just like Cartnarks, we're not giving you a break. You're not giving other people a break. That's right. Hear about the jet fuel hoax while you're talking about the events that occurred in New York City, Washington. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. But it's tough because the CIA highly controls everything. So not just North Korea, but also states like Russia and China. Unless you're actually in those places, of course the Chinese, Nick A for the win. Yes, Nick A, thank you so much. Damn, I'm getting battered. All right, yeah, I'm getting battered with cash. I love it. And I'm not shaking my ass. We're doing it for the truth. Yeah, so places like North Korea, places like Russia, places like China are notorious for having their state-run propaganda try to influence people and make people think that they are better than perhaps they actually are. And then the goal of the United States CIA is to villainize these people and make them look terrible. So you have 2 vastly different opinions about themselves. One where China, North Korea, and Russia think they're great, amazing places, and the US are a bunch of imperialists. And the other one where the US say, we're not imperialists. We have to be the policemen of the world because of these crazy communists here that are going to destroy us. See how the dichotomy works? It's just like Coke, Pepsi, Ford, Chevy. And so you'll never actually know, but that's a great question. Shout outs to Yeah Right the Matrix again. Go subscribe to his channel. He's been deleted like before it was cool to be deleted. Yeah Right the Matrix again. Nick got the stimmy.
Dímelo, Bori.
Do I talk to the president? Whoa, Heather Ray. Oh my goodness gracious.
Making it
Thank you,
rain, Heather.
Wow. It came up pink too. Damn. Oh my God.
People are crazy today.
Yo, thank you guys, man. It feels good. It feels good to be back. This is awesome. Yeah, Heather's hooking it up.
Heather is always making sure that the channel is on point. She's helping us in YouTube. She's helping us in Facebook. She's helping us with Instagram as well. So I want everybody to go to Heather's page. It's called Mask Off America.
Yeah, go check that page off. Mask Off America. Acronym MOM. You guys remember the wrestlers? Mom, Men on a Mission? You guys remember those boys? All right. Yes, the man behind the camera is now in front of the camera. Thoughts on the FBI? I thought the FBI got rid of you. No, but the CIA does want to murder me because verbally I'm a threat to national security. Oh, Nick A up in the ante. Oh my God. Yo, Nick A and Heather and Mr. Adonis. Yo, thank you so much. This is really good because I know this helps to pay for our transport. It helps us to go to other places. It helps put money in the gas tank. It helps buy us healthy snacks like chocolate milk.
And water.
And water, yeah. So, but no, it's very, very, very much appreciated, you guys. All the donations, especially the super chats, not just today, but forever. Very, very much. Yes, we're getting to Arizona really soon, because Arizona's got some spots we're going to have to check out over there.
By the way, the chocolate milk and water joke was an inside joke.
The chocolate milk and water thing is like 9/11. It's an inside job. You know how I like my girls? Going down for absolutely no reason, like Building 7. Now, I know that joke's kind of an inside joke. 9 out of 11 people won't get it. All right, I'm just recycling jokes I've heard right now. Oh
Whoa!
my God! Yeah, right, the
Matrix again?
Yeah, right, the Matrix. Yo, and Yeah, right, the Matrix has helped me out a lot behind the scenes. I want you guys to go to his channel. He's got great content, extremely smart brother. Gotta go check this guy out. He's been, like I said, he was banned before it was cool to be banned. I was like bragging about my bands. Like, ah, look at me. That's a Medal of Honor right here. That's another medal for this badge. These guy's got like stripes on his arms. He looks like one of the North Korean commanders who's actually never been in battle with medals all down his chest. So, shout outs to Yeah, right, the Matrix again. Go give him a subscription.
Thank you, brother. You know what? What's his name
Yeah,
again?
Right, the Matrix again.
Yeah, right, the Matrix again.
Yep. He hooks it up, man.
You hook us up. Do you see? We work together. You hook me up, I hook you up, bro. Look, now you have a wrench. You're part of the team. Thank you so much.
He's already been part of the team from before, man. He was actually out here blazing trails before us.
Awesome.
Miss Iris. Wait, I can't read that. Mr. Island Boy. Sorry, I can't read.
Island Boy.
Mr. Island Boy. What island? Mr. Island Boy.
What island? What island? Puerto Rico.
Thank you very much.
Dominican Republic.
You coming in from Antarctica? Flexing the wrench as the West. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Saludos.
Oh yeah,
gente de
Alabama
Puerto
does
Rico.
need some auditing for sure. Shizak, whoa, where you been, dogs? All right, we got, what's that, Dominicano? No, I can't see, that's too small. Canada, all right. What part of Canada? What part of Puerto Rico? Canada's beautiful. Everybody in Canada is super nice. I've never been to Puerto Rico yet, but I'm gonna be there. What do you feel about glitches in the Matrix? Those are the things like Building 7. Those are the things like MK Ultra. Those are the things that, the little glints that we get to view into this bigger world. And those are the things that tend to wake people up. Great question. Yes, thank you, Biden, for the money you gave back to me. Yeah, hit the like it stole something from you. Watch you in the UK. What part of the UK? Shout outs to Holy Birds.
Thank you.
Out there,
I love everybody from everywhere. We see our analytics.
Except for the Antarcticans. We hate
We have
those
a lot of
Antarcticans.
countries.
Not one person from Antarctica watches our videos, so fuck Antarctica.
Oh, we have scientists over there.
They're a bunch of flat earthers.
They have subscribed.
All right.
They love
All
freedom.
right, we love Antarctica.
But remember,
too.
they have the freedom to go over there and study and do whatever they want.
True. Damn it.
So,
Am Against the Press, the world's best YouTuber in the house.
in the world, even better than us.
Now,
Thank you-
we
thank
haven't
you for
audited
being
outside
here.
of we haven't audited outside of our home planet yet. So we will pretty soon. I'm gonna have to name him Mr. Solar System because we actually got 2 tickets on Elon Musk's first Mars trip. So as soon as we hop out Mars, any alien tyrants, any US people that come over and try to, no, we're gonna own them in 1/3 gravity of the Earth. That's right. We're gonna be on top of Olympus Mons, owning tyrants. So, and then from there, who knows? We might go right up your anus.
And we're and we're
I had to. That was such a lame joke, but I had to.
and we're gonna support everyone's freedom of speech, even
Yes.
if we don't agree with it.
Except for the Palladians. See this Palladians? That's how I feel about the Palladians. Shape-shifting reptoids. Just kidding. We're auditing the galaxy.
You have to respect everyone's freedom of speech. even if you don't like it, as long as there's no violence involved.
That's right. Where you guys coming from? Chi-Town? I'm trying to go to Chi-Town. Does Biden have a body double? Boy, he's so thick he got a body triple. Rice Krispie in the place.
Rice Krispie, what's up, bro?
Mi hermano. Que lo que? What part of Portugal? Auditing Mars, that's right. Olympus Mons. Let's get to 200K. Why is this guy still not at 200K yet? It's pathetic. You guys are pathetic. You're not sharing it enough. Just kidding. I love you. Except for the Palladians. Yeah, I want to do Utah.
What's up, Top Notch?
We did a food vlog. It came out terrible. I can't talk about food.
This guy's terrible, okay? Let all the government talking to Will, you know? You want to talk about the government? This guy's the
Don't sign me up for a food channel.
Please don't.
This tastes really good and like hot. Soda's kind of icy.
No, you actually did a good job.
Oh, actually, I do have it. Billy Ray, I have a permit right here. Let me get it for you. Oh, shit. I guess appropriately, George Washington's head's been cut off this Constitution, I guess symbolically, unfortunately. It's right here, actually on the back, too. It says medical freedom. So this is my passport. Oh, you got yours? Good. All right, true. Yeah, I'm passing too long. Sorry. What do you think about reptilians walking among us? Why don't you come out and show us, reptoids? Come out. Come out wherever you are, reptoids. I don't know. I only go with what, I joke a lot, but I only go with what I can absolutely prove 100%. That's why the Socratic method is so important.
I believe what I can see.
Even what you can see, there have been police statistics, and not that you necessarily want to trust them, but psychologists have also studied this too. Two people can be at the very eyewitnesses to the very same event and see things drastically different. And that actually happens more often than not. And also your memory can be fooled as well. Actually, there's one study that says that we edit up to 50% of information that comes our way to fit our narrative, to fit our world view. Because as human beings, whether it's evolution or God, as a coping mechanism, it would be a very shattering thing to have your entire worldview destroyed. And so because of that, human beings would rather alter the perception of information up to 50% to have it fit their own narrative. And typically their own narrative is something that has been concocted by the afterbirth of Edward Bernays, the societal engineers, if you will, the public relations people, the propagandists, the CIA, the MK Ultra, the Operation Mockingbird boys.
Thank you, Stanley.
Wow, thank you. Okay, Stanley, if you're broke, first of all, never say that. Use the law of attraction. Second of all, never again. Never again.
No, man. The best way to help us is by sharing our videos.
Yep, that's free.
We appreciate.
We love the super chats. Don't get me wrong. We don't even ask for it, but when you guys start splashing us with super chats like crazy, that's awesome.
Yes.
But the best way, even if or you can or cannot super chat, we don't care about that. The best way to help us is to share the video. You share the video, everybody understands the First Amendment. Everybody understands the Second Amendment, the Third Amendment, the Fourth Amendment. Yo, I was debating somebody the other day. They were like, you're just a conspiracy theorist. And I said, specifically, what did I ever say that was factually incorrect? And they said, well, you said talking about the NSA spying on you. And I was like, wait. Are you telling me that you don't believe that the NSA has been caught spying on us several times, and most recently in 2013, all over the mainstream news? And he was like, no, you're right. I did hear of Edwin Snow. What do you call him? He didn't even know the guy's name. Snowden or some shit. Now that was what Bucket said, but this is somebody else. This guy said somebody else. These guys don't even know what they're talking about. And just because they don't understand something, they're gonna call it a conspiracy. So if it's outside the realm of perception that has been brainwashed and manipulated towards them by societal engineers, propagandists, and that they edit up to 50%, then it just can't be true. You're a conspiracy theorist. So that's why I actually vehemently dislike that title, because everything I say, unless I'm joking, or unless I've made a couple mistakes, I figured those out, and I've made 4 that I know of. One, I said that the Mariana Trench was too deep and the pressure would be too hard for humans to go down there. However, I have to admit, live on Auditing America, I was wrong. I believe in 1976, a vessel submerged itself all the way to the bottom. They couldn't stay for too long because it was very sandy and murky down there. So, oh man, tu tan enfermo, Victor. We got Biden in the house. Biden's in the house. I'm sick, man. I'm sick. Another thing I famously called Seth Magaziner the lieutenant governor when he was the treasurer. That's a mistake I made. One time I made a video. I don't even know why. I accidentally said Bohemian Grove was in Florida instead of California. And that's not because I was lying to you. I just made a mistake because I talk so much and I'm bound to, as a human being, robot, reptilian, make a few mistakes. So I've made some mistakes, but then I come forward and say, actually, I did say that, but that was this. But that also goes into the part where I'm not perfect. I'm in the basement of an Arby's right now, okay? So people always like to rag on Mr. America and I, oh, you're this, you're that, you didn't do this. That's not how you do a First Amendment on. Maybe you should try watching Amagansett Press to get some tips. We know, we watch Amagansett Press.
The best.
The best YouTuber.
The
right?
best.
But guess what?
The
I'm
best.
also my own person.
Hey, the best of the best of the best.
Straight owning fools. And guess what? I can't be Amagansett Press. As much as I want to, I can't. So I have to be myself. And guess what? The more of you guys that come by and get active, get nonviolent, start using the Socratic method, and it doesn't have to be auditing. There's a number of things that you could do. There's a plethora. There's a cornucopia. There's a smattering of things that you could do. So get involved nonviolently. So otherwise, it's just going to be us. 2, we used to be idiots with backwards hats. Now, we're reluctant leaders. So shout out to Todd. Talk a little slower. Everyone's been telling me I can't help it, man. I'm a wound up person. I'm trying my best. You should hear it. When people in the South, they'd be like, oh, you're gonna have to slow down a bit, Yankee. But are you from Boston? Violence is not better. It doesn't actually work. You cannot solve a problem with the same form of consciousness that created it. Talk fast Latin style. Okay, this isn't orders like, although I have been working on a few impressions. Some good ones. South Boston, I'm from Southie. I'm gonna park my car in Harvard Yard. Nah, close though, close. I'm from Providence, dog. The Netherlands, shouts to the Netherlands. Yo, the Netherlands, man. There's a lot of gross stuff going on in the Netherlands. Just check out the Demmit case. D-E-M-M-I-N-K. Demmit case.
Isn't it Netherlands?
Yes, Netherlands, but they call it the Netherlands. And I believe they put it N-E-D-E-R. Well, in their own thing. Hey, Netherlands, I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm the only, I don't know. Oh, we coming down to Houston. We going to Houston. We going to Chi-Town. We going to yes, Netherlands. Yeah, Netherlands. That's right. I got it. Yes, I'm so cultured. Look at me. Can't you tell I'm a man of culture? By the whisk. Oh, Dirty Jersey's in the house. Shout outs to Patterson. Shout outs to D. Black Benjamin. Yep, the Dutch colonists running over there. Ross Khan. Shout outs to Shaka Khan. Beat it. Whoosh. The underground auditor. That sounds hardcore, yo. Well, I think you're going to have to explain that a little bit more. I think I can infer what you're talking about, ASW 136 90, but I'm not, I could guess, but I don't want to make a straw man out of your own argument. So if you care to word that a little differently, you may be absolutely right on that. At the same time, well, I guess I'll give you this point. At the same time, there's no way, I believe that we have to make decisions every day, and we don't live in a bubble, unfortunately. So, I mean, to do auditing, we have to get gas in a car. And we know the terrible history of the oil industry, right? We're all well aware of that. I hope so. I hope you guys know Standard Oil and the Rockefellers and Exxon with the double cross of Lorraine, and how if you look at the Council on Foreign Relations own website, CFR.org, and look at the corporate membership, you'll see the oil companies there. You also see the oil companies prevalent at the Bilderberg Group. Another one of the things that I discussed before and said it was a fact, before it was regarded as a fact and later came out, proved I was right. Yet another thing. I can sit here for hours to talk about that, but we're not going to do that. Sorry, I get easily distracted. Gary is just talking about Todd. What up, player? So, what's this? What's this little thing here? Whoa, it's going so fast. All right, jeez, that's what she said. All right, do what you're told. Okay, so put in the gas, do what I'm told to. Okay, no, I don't, you don't leave the violence to anybody. Don't leave the violence to anybody. Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., they won with nonviolence. I mean, government itself is inherently violent, so we need to voluntarily walk away from government. Government itself is inherently immoral, it's inherently violent, so. Electric cars run on gas. No one's using true Tesla energy, right? Tesla basically provided us with the literal blueprint for free, unlimited wireless energy that wouldn't hurt the environment. But JP Morgan said no. I'm not only a libertarian, I went to the Libertarian National Convention, but also, I'm one step further, I'm a voluntarist, as a matter of fact. I believe all human interactions should be consensual. I know, it's crazy. I believe in the non-aggression principle. I know, it's so weird. So, weird. Welcome back. Great audits, great facts and knowledge. Thank you, Gary. Do I need a tissue? I don't know. No, I do not need a tissue. Why am I reading all the comments? Okay. A potato Harriet. Interesting. I have yet to hear of that camp. Is that a subdivision of, is that like a... Oh, Heather Ray, thank you so much. Giovanni, what up? Heather, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Just SRFU, that's a new one. I think they were trying to say STFU, but couldn't spell your junk. Bong bong junk. Where are my buddies? I don't know. Good question. They left me hanging. Yes, I'm in the basement of the Arby's, if you didn't already know. Good question. We never got the answer on that. As a matter of fact, I followed up with that. I worked with state representatives behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, and against the multitude of them. And we found out that not only 45 children went missing in 2015, but because of me, this person right here, not to brag, but it just goes to show the effect that somebody with a backwards hat can have. We found out that not only did 45 children, and this is all on video, not only did 45 children go missing in 2015, according to the former head of DCYF, Trista Pickles, she said on their own video, and my video too, they said, how many children, because I'm directly speaking, and I have the emails and the messages to prove it, I'm directly speaking with a good member of the state representatives here in Rhode Island, Rep. Quattrochi, who I've interviewed as well. And he's there, and Trista Piccola, it's before a committee, Trista Piccola, the head of DCYF, comes up. And he gets to open questions. And so I text him, I said, hey, here's the link, 2015, 45 missing children. He's like, yeah, I have this report here. Can you please tell me about these children that went missing? You know, she was like, well, actually that was before my tenure, so I don't know anything about that. Was there any follow-up or anything? No. So then I said, so I messaged him, I was like, okay, great. I said, how many children go missing on a daily basis here in Rhode Island? He asked her then. So then he asked, he says, this is so cool, I'm the puppet master in this. And with a backwards hat, I'm a puppet master in this. Anybody can do this. Anybody can get involved, not violent. And then he says, how many children go missing? He said, well, looking at the numbers, it's about 20 to 25 a day. A day. a day in Rhode Island. The former head of DCYF said that 20 to 25 go missing every single day. I stood there astonished. Quattrochi and the panel, they looked pretty astonished. So then I text Quattrochi, I say, how many don't come back? And then Quattrochi says, well, how many don't come back? And she says, I don't know. I don't have those figures in front of me. So we know, for a fact, according to them, because I had to metaphorically and non-violently whisk it out of them through the countless emails, confrontations, phone calls, networks with all these people, because they're not giving us the information. I had to whisk it out of them, 20, 25 a day. How many come back? We don't know. We don't know. So that's terrible. The smallest state, 20 to 25 children go missing every... Now, people say, well, some of those kids, they're just missing for 25 minutes and they come right back. Yeah, I know. But as I've covered on my channel, and I've shown you not just other sources, but mainstream sources, so the normies will believe it, of children being used for money and drugs under DCYF care. So even if you're only missing for 20, 25 minutes, and that happens to you, that's still a little bit too long, in my opinion. So that's the current situation. We have 20 to 25 children going missing every single day. Update, remember Robert's death? Update. Well, the update here is the State House is closed. And then I used to, at the State House, because of due to COVID, our rights are closed. So then I used to stand outside of the State House in the parking lot and wait for the fish to come out. And then they made that a restricted area all of a sudden, so you can't go there. And then Gina Raimondo left the governorship. Before that, Trista Piccola resigned. And if my current knowledge serves me correctly, I believe there is no current director of the Department of Children, Youth, and Families in Rhode Island, which is very troublesome because children have died in their care. And nothing has been done. There was hearings. The congressman grilled him, but nobody went to jail. Nobody's fired. Nobody was even punished at all. So, am I afraid of them taking us out? I'm not afraid of anything. If I've walked up to Hillary Clinton in the face twice in a row. Kamala Harris. Casco, thank you so much. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. I'm obviously not doing this for
I
myself.
actually said no. If you can go back to the video, you can see that some of the people that were with her say, you want a picture? I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want a picture with you, Kamala Harris. You're a tyrant. And a liar.
Obviously we don't care about our health. Because if we did, we wouldn't be confronting the Bidens, the Clintons, and asking. I mean, we confronted Hillary Clinton. I did twice. He did the second time with me. And we asked Hillary and Bill Clinton, we said, what were you doing flying around with notorious you-know-what, disgraced financier, Jeffrey Epstein? And she said, enjoy this beautiful day. I said, well, I can't enjoy this beautiful day because you and your husband are riding around the world with the you-know-what. Yeah, Mayo, I bet you're right. Hi, Jorge. Love you too. Yes, the underground auditor. Absolutely right. Yes, all the presidents are the same, bros, except for perhaps JFK. Although his policy and his morals were imperfect, non-consensual snuggles. Whoa. What is my opinion of the occupation of Crimea and the buildup of forces on both sides? Well, it's not just a Middle East proxy. The new Middle East proxy? Well, it's not just. I mean, this has been happening for a long time. We've seen the intelligence agencies from the U.S. and otherwise playing a part in there. We've also seen literally George Soros. Not to sound like a conservative, crazy person. I'm not conservative or liberal, as we've already discussed here. But George Soros was involved in helping start some of the coups there and the uprisings, some of which the people that he financed were legit neo-Nazis. So I think it's like one of those situations where it's like, and I'm not very well educated on the situation, so I'm just giving you a gestalt. I'm just giving you I don't know what here. So hopefully you could give me a better take, or somebody in the chat. I don't know, because But I feel like it's one of those terrible situations where it's like neither side is really awesome, right? When I look on the world scale and I look at things geopolitically, I don't see anybody or any system that's really awesome. And I feel like we had a few good leaders, at least in the United States, and then they murdered them in the 60s and then afterwards. I'm talking, of course, about MLK, Malcolm, Bobby, JFK, of course. So, what's your opinion on Biden having his first press conference? Oh my God. Jeez. I mean, damn, if I send money, then you guys say something. I don't know what that means. Sometimes you got to be more clear, guys. I'm not a big reader or smart person, so I like Trump because he was so different and seemed to care. No, he seemed to care. Obama seemed to care to certain people. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Trump kept the illegal wars. Trump never built a wall like he claimed he was going to do. Trump never locked up Hillary like he was going to do. He never freed Assange. He never freed Snowden. Trump shut down by executive order the Constitution, the one thing he took an oath before God, thus making him a traitor and a treasonous member of the United States government, which is probably one of the lowest things that you could also do. He also sent members to the Bilderberg Group, including Jared Kushner, who has his little place there at 666, including Wilbur Ross, who's also a Rothschild banker who bailed out Donald Trump. Also, Wilbur Ross was very good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Also, he hired Alan Dershowitz, who argued that the age of consent should be lowered to 14. Alan Dershowitz is also accused right next to Jeffrey Epstein. And Trump says, hey, I'll hire you as a lawyer. Steve Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary and member of the Skull and Bones Secret Society at Yale University, couldn't wait until
we also audited.
Which we also audited the Skull and Bones. We caught somebody coming out of the Skull and Bones Society and asked them a great question. You guys are gonna go back and find that video. There's so many. This guy's got damn near 1,000 videos. We've done a lot of videos. He's done a lot of videos. Between both of our channels, dog, we've done a lot of videos. I'm so easy to lose my train of thought.
We also have our videos on TikTok.
That's
Go to
right.
TikTok, over
find
20
Auditing
million
America
views.
on TikTok. Find them on Instagram. Auditing America on TikTok. Auditing America on Instagram. Facebook. We got a Facebook group over there. Auditing America.
What's up, Angel? Angel Colger, my boy, famous TikTok. Go to.
I've been to Columbus. Columbus is dope. Who?
Angel's here.
Oh,
our
shit.
friend from LA. That's
Word,
our
what
dog.
up?
We're gonna go meet him. He's real cool. We still haven't had the chance to get together, but we're gonna be doing some videos with Angel. So stay tuned.
Yeah, Angel in the house. TikTok is communist. Well, I mean, technically everything is communist. The United States government is communist. There's just different levels of communism. You could also argue that the U.S. government is an oligarchy or a plutocracy or a kleptocracy. There's several different arguments to be made, and I believe there's elements of each. So let's see what's going on in the chatty here. Let's see, because I've just been talking for a little bit, and I've already lost my train of thought 17 times. I've been to St. Louis, but I've never done any videos, just basically traveling by. Putin will never and Biden will never debate each other. That will never happen. Angel said he's coming to Orlando.
That's what's up.
Trump 2024. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I was talking about Trump. So Steve Mnuchin, the Skull and Bones member, couldn't wait till Epstein got out of jail to party with him. He literally, Trump hired, instead of going after Jeffrey Epstein's people, he hired all of them. He hired Alan Dershowitz, who's a you-know-what, and he shut down the Constitution. He sent members to the Bilderberg Group. He lied. He continued to these wars. Thoughts on AI? It's already getting very out of hand with AI. They have alien ships are here. Sambino, you gotta send me the link to that one. Because if their alien ships are here, we're gonna have to take this live outside, okay? Because that would change everything. Skull and Bones doesn't exist. Yeah, it does. I've been there a number of times, and me and Auditing Mr. America here.
Yeah, it's a bit.
We caught somebody coming out. It's most assuredly a real thing. I've been there. Skull and Bones was destroyed after World War II. That is not the case, my friend. We can go there. SGV News First. Yo, what's up, player? Yo, I hollered at you on Instagram. Get in touch with me. Yeah, and guys, I have my own channel too, Freemasons. We've audited Freemasonry, right? We walked into the the United States' oldest active Hall of Freemasonry in Albany, New York, which has been consecutively used. We walked in on a live audit. I just opened the door. They're during like a ceremony. They're wearing like tuxedos and stuff, and auditing Mr. America. He's like, oh damn, oh shoot. So we did that. We also audited the Masonic Hall in Philadelphia. We have an audit video there, the one that Ben Franklin was a member of, and I believe he also presided over. And then we also audited the Supreme Mother Lodge of Freemasonry in Washington, D.C., where Albert Pike is entombed. And I wasn't supposed to film in there either. So, yes, exactly, Ed Mandel. Okay, Ed Mandel, here's the point. Okay, Skull and Bones doesn't exist. I was there. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I would like to see you next month on the 10th. That'd be great. Do they drink, kids? I don't know. Oh, snap. Josh is in the chat. Josh Freeman, what up, playa? Thoughts on Alex Jones? I've confronted Alex Jones twice. I made it on InfoWars. He's like, there's actually some good points. I'm gonna have to hold you there, little fella. Yes, thank you very much.
That's exactly.
Yeah, right, the Matrix. He's like, we're gonna have to go to commercial about bone broth, but stand right there. The transdimensional reptoids are getting us.
Until Mr. America, we're sharing the Kamala Harris video.
We're gonna share the Kamala Harris video. That's part of the reason. Yeah, right, the Matrix again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also looks better with donations on top. I don't know exactly what that means. Passover in the house. Yeet is going out. He may or may not be. I confronted Alex Jones on his. I confronted him too. So I mean, you guys just gotta follow the videos. You gotta watch the videos. Is that like a law exactly? Specifically, if it is a law, which law is it? Thank you very much. The shirt is fire. Go over to the Rundown Live. This shirt from the Rundown Live. Go check out his YouTube channel. He's on the radio like regular radio. By the way, guys, I do a radio show on Republic Broadcast Network every single night. From 11 to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I co-host a show with V, former Black Panther, targeted guy himself. So check that out. And also, I have my own channel. It's called Fake Mike Real News. Fake Mike Real News, Fake Mike Real News, Fake Mike Real News. I'm on Instagram, Fake Mike Real News. Auditing America's on Instagram as Auditing America. I'm Fake Mike Real News. He's Auditing America. I'm on TikTok as Fake Mike Real News. He's on TikTok as Auditing America. Oh, and I started an OnlyFans too. That's right, Fake Mike Real Nudes. Check me out there. I'm gonna put all my spicy videos up there. So please give a subscription to my channel too. I have a lot of exclusive content there, but I also have a lot of exclusive content only on Auditing America on Facebook, on Auditing America on TikTok, on Auditing America on YouTube. Some of my videos I'm just like, you know what, Enrique? Please take this video. I beg him to take the video because I'm like, it's gonna get much more eyeballs on it if it's coming from your channel rather than my channel. So please go to my channel, Fake Mike Real News. And also, again, if you're just joining us, thank you everybody for the super chats. So okay, I said I was gonna go into the questions and I get off on a tangent. Thank you, Yeah Right, the Matrix again. Give a subscription to his channel too. Thank you very much, Marcy TV. Likewise. Where do kids buy the makeup for the fake beards? I've actually stole this off the back of a equestrian horse. And I only selected the finest horse hairs. And then I used glue from that very same dead horse to glue it to my face. So that's where we got it. Secrets unlocked. Auditing America behind the scenes. Bobby Plans are in the house. Gamer 1111. You know, Executive Order 11110 was probably one of the executive orders with an amalgam of other things that caused JFK to be assassinated. And that's what I was talking about leaders. We don't have any good leaders anymore. You'll know somebody that's a good leader if they're willing to die. Do you have to be willing to die for your beliefs? As Malcolm X said, if you're not ready to die for it, get that word freedom out of your vocabulary. Obviously, you can tell Mr. America and myself are ready to die for it. If we weren't ready to die for it, we wouldn't be walking up to the world's leaders who are a bunch of you-know-whats and ask them the question that the mainstream media would never, ever do it. With a fake microphone. With a fake microphone, mind you, right? So that's why JFK and people like that had their heads blown off. No, we're fighting the system. That's exactly what we're doing.
Fuck the system.
Yes, that's what we're trying to do with this thing right there.
Surviving coronavirus.
Yes, well, it's a little presumptive right now, so I'm not sure that I fully have, but I didn't take the anal swab. You know, the guys, they're doing anal swabs. It started in China. Now it's all the way in Canada. No.
Did you get the vaccine? Survive it then?
No.
So then you didn't survive.
Well, technically, nobody's ever survived or is going to survive anything.
Says
that's why I said it's a little. That's why I said it's a little presumptive.
So you're sure? Are you a zombie?
I may be. I haven't passed the zombie test. So guys, I'm being interrogated right now if I'm a zombie. Who is Juan O. Savage?
Real.
I'm not saying it's. I don't know what's going on here. James Freeman. Yeah, shout out to James Freeman. I was interviewing with James Freeman the other day. He was the man. Funniest story while auditing. I mean, there's a lot. There's been so many. It happens almost every time. Literally, and Mr. America has a really good sense of humor too, which is part of the reason why you have to have some gallows humor. You have to bring some levity to situations that are extremely dense and dark, especially when we're talking about the fact that actual literal fascists like the Federal Reserve, the Central Intelligence Agency, the National Security Agency, the Five Eyes networks, and a plethora of other governmental and non-governmental agencies are steadily stripping our freedom away from us. There's absolutely no more of those left, except for the, ya tu sabe. So guys, yes, okay, let me get back to the chat because I was distracted there. And thank you guys for all the bountiful super chats. Wow, this was great. You guys are very, very awesome. How many we got watching here? We need more than that. That's crazy. Yes, Fernando Benavite Lara, you're absolutely right. And you spelled my name correct. Wow, very rare. Thank you. Let's see. All right. Yes. Most people are already zombies. That's actually a great point. We're already zombies. We already have the fluoride stare. They can tell you everything about their favorite celebrity, the Kardashians. They can tell you every level of Code Red zombie Call of Duty. They can tell you how tall Tom Brady is and how cool he looks in those stupid, weird Uggs, but they can't tell you about freedom of speech. They can't tell you about the unalienable rights and how they've been vastly taken away and how human trafficking is at an all-time high and how the National Security Agency is in violation, clear violation of the Fourth Amendment and using trillions of our own tax dollars to spy on us legally. Nobody's talking about the most illegal, unconstitutional war, longest war in U.S. history. People are literally being sent to die in Iraq and Afghanistan when they weren't even alive when they made the lie up about weapons of mass destruction in Building 7. So people are literally going off to die in a legal, unconstitutional war. And every single person, Democrat or Republican, George Bush to Bernie Sanders in between, they're a bunch of war criminals. Because when you authorize military force immorally, preemptively, violently, and unconstitutionally, by definition, you have just become a war criminal. And you know what we do to war criminals? We still treat them with empathy and nonviolence because we wouldn't want them to do anything violent like they've already continued to do. Yes, Roy. LaPorte, Texas. What the hell is going on in LaPorte, Texas? Everyone's talking about LaPorte, Texas. You guys act like we can just fly to Chicago. I mean, we could, but we don't have an unlimited budget, which is why it's very appreciated, the super chats here. That is definitely not even English. Okay, mister. You guys are going to articulate the comments a little better because you guys know I'm not a big reader.
Also, guys, remember what we said earlier. The best way to help us out is by sharing our videos. We appreciate the donations very much, but that's not what we're here for. We rather have you share our videos, all right?
Yeah, I mean, guys, I've literally, like, sometimes I feel like...
They went crazy today, and look, we've been here 54 minutes, and we have $459 donations. So thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate you guys, your hard-earned money, donating it to us so that we can continue auditing America. Thank you.
Looks like we're going to get 2 boxes of Roman this month. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're hitting the road, bitches. All right. Does Will have an option to join as a member of Auditing America? I don't know. Google got $200 worth of donations. Yeah, right. That's exactly right. Oh, okay, yeah. I heard some people were arrested down there. If we had unlimited funds, we'd be down there. If it was up to me, there would be a magnetic levitation train taking us right there. Non-consensual snuggles. Thank you very much. Fight against these cowardly cartels using the people as pawns in their dirty wars for petty power. The American burger government. Yeah, absolutely right. Mr. America. Give donations to Mike to get a Cuban link. No, you know what? This is why I wear this, right? This is why I have the whisk.
I told him I gave him my gold one.
No, I don't need gold, right? This is a reflection, right? This is the same level. I alchemically transform lead into gold by becoming a better leader, a reluctant leader. At one point, I was just an idiot with a backwards hat, but because of you guys, now I've become a reluctant leader with the backwards hat. So it's very cool. All right, let's see. How do we help fund you guys? You can send a super chat. I don't know. Besides that, I got a Patreon. But yeah, I mean, the best way to fund us is by sharing the videos. I mean, I've done videos with Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece. 300 people didn't watch that. I've done interviews with neuropsychologists. I've done interviews with TEDx speakers. I've done interviews with award-winning CIA whistleblowers, and it's like, watch the video. Why am I? Thank you very much. I'm getting a lot of compliments on the shirt. You're right. Like I said, it is a little presumptive, but it also helps the rundown live. So check them out. Yes, exactly right. Hey Shaded, they do take it out. Oh, me and a sexy 25. What's going on? Sean Phenomenon. What up, dogs? There's a lot going on in Georgia. There's multiple things going on in Georgia. Who knows? We might take a trip up there. You never know. You never know. All right. May, I believe you could. Steve, come on. You know, Steve, you know the answer to that question. If not, you better check out my channel, dogs. Fake Mike Real News. Or Demand the Truth. That's where I get the spicy stuff. Oh yeah, Jax, man, we got you. Billy Ray, thank you so much. Playa. Kapiku, what does that name mean? Thank you very much for watching the videos. Watching and sharing is the best way to help you. Oh yeah, trust me, this whisk, exactly, big-headed Martian. I'll see you soon. I'll be auditing your colleagues soon. This whisk has been detained. Carlos, thank you very much. Yeah. This mic has been detained at Patterson City Hall. Don't believe me? Just check out the video on Auditing America or ask D. Benjamin Black. This has also been, cops are like reaching for their tasers, reaching for the guns. Oh, whoa, what you got there? I feel threatened. Well, first of all, if you feel threatened, you're such a coward. That man with the backwards hat talking into a whisk frightens you. Maybe you shouldn't be a police officer. And by the way, you have a taser and an accoutrement of other weapons besides your gun, and handcuffs, and mace, and probably all that stuff. But you're scared of this. Want to know why? Because this is more than just an ordinary kitchen whisk that has been imbued by the viewership of Auditing America with certain properties which make it a weapon, a non-violent weapon for truth. I would love to, Gamer1111, because I'd own them. I've been to New Jersey, Stephen, and we coming back to New Jersey. I'm gonna have to get myself a pork roll out there, see Todd, see D. Black Benjamin. Yes, Manny Smith, and that's why Mr. America does what he does. Because we're here to teach people about their God-given, unalienable constitutional rights. We are coming back to Jersey, Maria. You better bet your pork roll we're coming up, Jersey. Thank you very much, Irma. Christopher, hi from England. What part of her benevolency, the Queen, reign, are you from? Oh yes, I want to go to Puerto Rico so bad. I'm definitely going there. We're gonna do the Puerto Rico Capitol building, and I've got a special intro lined up. Oh yeah, pork egg roll and cheese. Damn, I want one right now. Oh. Thank you for welcoming me back. Yes, we have been to Rochester. I don't know. I've been to Rochester. I don't know if I've ever audited there. But yes, we're definitely doing upstate. Hopefully, we were up at upstate. We was up in Buffalo and stuff. We're gonna have to go back there when it's a little warmer now and for the future. What protest in Manchester? When you guys coming to SoCal? I've been to SoCal once. Went to San Diego. It's freaking gorgeous. Lord Azen, you know we're in the basement of an Arby's. You know, Auditing America could afford to not have us film videos in the basement of an Arby's. But we choose to because we'd rather spend that money on traveling and confronting corrupt politicians, you know what, and tyrannical so-called authorities masquerading as authorities when in reality they're nothing more than public servants who have forgotten their role. And we're here to remind them. When I come to I don't know. It's a good question. When am I coming to Puerto Rico? That's a good question. As a matter of fact, Albert, we have no legal team. So we've called lawyers up and down the East Coast in this country. We've had clear violations of our rights. You know what they did? Nothing. So if anybody knows any good legal representation, please let me know because I'm currently litigating pro se. Ricky Mendez, I would love to. Hopefully one day, maybe we get enough super chats one day, or maybe there's enough, we reach enough people one day where you could just buy a freaking RV. Buying an RV itself is not expensive, but then you got to keep it liquefied with gasoline, and that's where the tough part comes in. So if it was up to me, if I had enough money, I'd live in an RV. And me and Mr. America, we travel this country, going to protests, going to rallies to confront people. Oh, we're definitely going to go to Orange County one day, for sure. We've been to Orange County, Florida, but we have to go to. I think Mr. America's been to Orange County. I'm pretty sure he actually uploaded a video recently from there. Could be wrong. Do non-citizens have the same rights as citizens, and can they record the police? Great question, Beba, and absolutely, yes. Anybody that enters the United States now enjoys the same privileges, their privileges now, but the same rights, inherent rights, as anybody else. Obviously, there's some limitations. They cannot vote, but yes, they enjoy the right to freedom of speech. They hypothetically should have the right to the Second Amendment. They should have the right to the Fourth Amendment, but I've already talked about how that's not going to happen. And they can most assuredly film the police, as long as it's from public easement, public area. You're all golden. Thank you very much. Yeah, right, The Matrix. Please go to his channel and subscribe. Please check out my channel. I'd very much appreciate it. I'm trying to get back over 9,000 from my channel. And if you gentlemen and gentlewomen could help me out with that, I'd be very much appreciated. So click the link there. And that's what I like about Auditing America. That's what I like about this whole group of people in the chat and everyone. Is we're really a community. It's a community. Go to our Facebook group, Auditing America. That's a digital community right there. Same thing with TikTok. The Facebook group is really cool because we can have nuanced discussions and go back and forth with people from all over the world. Thank you very much. Shadow Heat, subscribe. Thank you, Craig Smith, coming at you. Yeah, very much appreciated to all the subscribers. If you guys can get over there and build my subscribers up, it helps me because the more subscribers I get, the more views I get, the more interactions I get, the more new people I reach. I'm doing this to reach new people because the majority of you people watching in the chat are pretty much well aware of your inalienable rights and the interaction and the proper manifestation of how government should be interacting with the public. However, there's a ton of people that do not know about this. And so that's what we were talking about earlier. So that's, we got a few coming, James. So that's where you guys come in. That's why sharing the video is important, because you know, walking up to some of these people and you know, how many times have we gotten arrested up in the court system, all this other crazy stuff going on. Of course, they get dismissed more often than not. Some of them we still go to fight pro se. It's because when tyrants get mad and they get their feelings hurt, we got to put ourselves in the line. Like I said, we've done that a number of times, and we're going to continue to do that. So help Mr. America out the best way that you possibly can, and that's sharing the videos and getting the word out there. Because right now, if the cops just say, hey, Will, we think you suck. Even though you're completely within your rights, and even though you just told us all the truth, and we know you're not doing anything illegal, specifically. So we're still gonna lock you up. But if we had 1,000 wills, but the best thing is we don't want 1,000 wills. We want 1 will and 999 other people that don't look like Will and come with the same emotional baggage as Will, right? To get out there and do it themselves. So that's the whole goal. We share the videos, educate the public, take nonviolent action, then we eat tacos. Shout out to Mr. Westano. Do you know the hi Roscon? I'm reading these awesome ninja. Thanks, I'm being quite loud for a ninja, so I don't think I'm doing a good job as a ninja. No, I know you're talking to somebody in the chat. Just joshing with you. All right. Oh, thank you, Benjamin Clark. Can we hear some of Enrique's music?
Todd. Shout out to Todd.
Yep.
This guy bring us to his house, gave us beer and pizza. Bring us into his house, treat us like family. He's part of the team.
Smashing ice cold Guinnesses, hell yeah. Oh, nothing better. Because Guinness is good. They're not carbonated. They just go down. You know, make you burp. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So can we hear some of your music? What's up? Or maybe we're gonna save that for later.
I wish I could play it right now for you, but
he's gonna get a copyright strike on his own video.
It's on. It hasn't been published yet, but I will send it to you, Todd. You're my friend, bro. I will send it to you. But yes, I'm gonna be releasing some music, guys. We already have some music videos coming up too. Stay tuned.
Yeah, for real. Yo, I was behind the scenes at a music video with a really popular up and coming reggaeton artist, and Mr. America says, "Yo, come on, you can be in the back of the video," and I'm like, "Yo, can I bring out the whiskey?" He's like, "Are you kidding me? Some crazy Puerto Ricans in here, you're gonna get killed. You're lucky I even let you in the building. Now stand over there. This is why I told you couldn't be in the video."
But you know what private property is?
So
we love private property, by the way. We love wearing masks on private property.
Private property, if they ask us to.
If it's your rule in your private property, and I want to be there.
However,
then I'll be more than happy.
However, in public buildings,
mask it up.
We say like Boston Antifa, no, 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 no. We say no, and we do not put masks on. We actually just did a brilliant, as my friends out in the UK, they would say a brilliant, a massive, a smashing audit out in Kissimmee. The Kissimmee courthouse as a mask refusal.
Ooh, oh man, one of our best videos too.
We told those blokes.
Okay. First of all, they didn't want us in the building. And then Mr. Turbot here from Fake Mike Real News, go to his channel and subscribe. Hit him with the verbal judo. And boom, in building, no mask. Then an army of tyrants show up. We don't know why they always do that, but they always do that.
Look, I'm not here to debate with you, all right?
And they start saying, Mr. Morales. I'm like, hey, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Don't say Mr. Morales like we're friends or like you know me. I'm not your friend, okay? Walk of shame.
The guy, oh my God, you gotta watch that video because the guy was like, one of the other guys was like, "Hey, do you want me to take care of them? You want me to take these guys out?" And I was like, "Excuse me, what did you just say?"
Specifically, what
what did you just say, dogs? And he said, "Oh, well, no, I didn't say nothing." And then the guy tells him, like, go, just get lost. And I was like, oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, wait, he's gonna do the walk of shame. Mr. America's like, oh, he's
Let him do it.
And then he's like, wait. And then
Wait.
he stopped. He was like, eh? And I was like, no, just go, man.
Just do it.
Just go.
Do it.
Do the walk of shame. Do that walk of shame.
And he did it.
And then he tucked his tail behind his butt and he said, and me and Mr. America, we golf clap.
Owned.
That's what happens when you play with my freedom, dogs.
That's why Mr. America does what he
That
does.
is literally, figuratively, hypothetically, realistically, ballistically, thermonucleically, exactly why Mr. America does what he does.
Does what he does.
We gotta keep it hundo out here, Mr. Martinez. That's what we have to do. We can't be sellouts. You know, maybe it's okay in this new generation to go out and dress up like a girl and get implants. But I keep it real, okay? Someone's gotta do it. Someone has to keep it real. Yes. All right. Where are you folks coming in from right now? What's going on? This is a long stream, so I'm gonna end this stream. I've got a few things to attend to. So guys, I need you to go over to fakemikerealnews.com. Find me. This is the only wig coming at you right now with no makeup. There's no huge set. There's not a lot of colors or anything like that. It's just Fake Mike, Real News, Auditing America. Find my boy. Find him on TikTok, Instagram, all together, Auditing America. Find us on the Facebook group.
That's
and
right.
guys, get our best videos out there. Kamala Harris video where we own the shit out of the vice president, almost 1 million views. The Hillary Clinton video where we confront her about Jeffrey Epstein before the mainstream media even knew who he was, needs more views. The video where I interviewed Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece. The video with CIA whistleblower. We need more views. We don't need your money. We're very much appreciative of all the super chats that came through today. Very, very much appreciated. But please, please share the videos. Find Auditing America on Instagram. Find him on TikTok. Find him on Facebook. And find him on Minds.com. Peace out.